Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sunday live stream. What a lovely Sunday it's been. Sorry to all the Arsenal fans. And what a game that was. Sorry, David, I had to mention. David emailed me beforehand saying, please don't mention the Arsenal match. I can't help myself. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. Tuning in for this week's Cryptic Clue Challenge. Still no solve. I won't be doing a solve this evening. We'll just do the clue challenge that we did last week. I think next week we'll aim to do a solve of some sort. I'm toying with a few ideas as well. I'll chat with them. I'll chat to you about those as we go on. Hi Simon, good to see you there. How's your week been? Hopefully well. Straight in there, Matt. Yes, I couldn't help it. I thought I'd get it out of the way now. Maybe David's not here yet, and he won't have heard me. I'll see how many times I can actually mention it today. But I hope everyone's had a good week. Oh, there he is. I've already mentioned it, David. You'll be glad to hear. I've got it out. First thing I've said it. Actually, had to get it out there. What a great game. Hilarious. Justice was served, I think, based on Havertz's horrendous dive. Hi Anthony, good to see you here. We've got some lovely clues this week for Peaceful, which we'll be chatting about shortly once a few more arrive in the stream. And then next week I think I'll go back to try and doing some solving, some live solving as well. There's a few of you here now anyway, so maybe I'll just mention it. I think what I'm toying with the idea. It might be an absolute disaster, but I'm toying with the idea of maybe having how would I describe it? Maybe having some clues that we're going to solve, but inviting some of you on the channel, on the live stream, to try and solve them as well. Anyone who's up for it. So you'd have to have if you wanted to do it, have your web camera ready and whatever, then I can share a link with you and you can be in a chat room, and then I can sort of get you onto the screen as and when I haven't worked it out exactly, but I think I can do it in a similar way I do the Cryptic doubles, but I could probably switch between a number of people if I give you a link, and then we could hear you as well as read your hilarious comments as well. Havertz's horrendous dive could be a clue. It could be a clue. You know, I spent about 20 minutes after that match trying to somehow make a clue, something to do with the match today, and make it the answer for Peaceful. But I didn't succeed. I think if I had a bit more time, I might have come up with something. But yeah, I think that the definition was going to be how I'm feeling. But that's as far as I got. I even had a pen, something to do like Peaceful obviously begins with PE, so I had something like pen, trying to do something with pen, like endless penalty or something like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll work on it this week. But it was good fun for most of it. Yeah, indeed. So look, it was yeah, we've had a good week on the channel, back making some videos as well. There'll be more of those to come. I've been sort of exploring the world of, I'm going to kill the music. I've been exploring the world of cryptics as well, and coming up with this so much out there actually. I've shared a couple of sites that I've found this in my travels, and come across some great setters. I hope you all enjoyed Bob and Nate's crosswords, as well as our Roy's fantastic crossword in the week as well. But they sort of opened my eyes a bit as well as to what's out there. So, you know, there's definitely a chance we can have all sorts of types of cryptics and enjoy them as well. Like Bob's especially was very up to date and using quite a lot of modern language, wasn't it? So I think there's definitely a lot of scope there. Within my crossword and crosshair.org, and a few others that I've found as well. So Yeah. So if you haven't done, check out those. If you haven't watched them yet, check out those videos I did earlier in the week. There would definitely be more from those sources. Nate and Bob specifically, and a few others as well. So I'm very encouraged at the first week, and then I'll get back to doing my little clues of the day as well in the shorts. I've been working on myself, and even though I slagged off ChatGPT last week, I've been working with ChatGPT to come up with a little web page that can help me with my shorts. So keep your keep your eyes peeled there. Things are gonna happen there as well. Just a matter of needing. I just need time to get it all done. But yeah, good stuff. Right. Well, we're ready to dive in and see what this all this has in store for us. Um, Good to see everyone here. Hi, Chansky. How are you? All well here? Yeah, I might do. What's that? Airsats also means simulation, so you could get. Oh yeah, you could, couldn't you? We're not far off there. Yeah, maybe have a little think about it while we're doing the live. Then we can come up with a good puzzle, a good clue, something to do with the Arsenal game. And what do you think as well? Nate's channel, Nate's crossword did this week was just using like 4-word clues, which was pretty cool actually. And Anthony mentioned that it was a hi Tim. Anthony mentioned that those sort of constraints can breed a lot of innovation. I think they can as well. I wonder if maybe for the clues of the week, would there be any appetite for putting some limitations on what type of clue, like maybe say double definitions this week, or container clues only, that sort of thing, or maybe say the clue can 5 words or less, or those types of things. Because I think all these things can help sort of push you a little bit as well in your clue making. I mean, I know we're all fairly early on in our clue making careers, but that type of constraint can sometimes help, can't it? A bit like in poetry when you have certain constraints. It could be a nice thing to do. Maybe we'll have a think, and maybe in a couple of weeks we'll do something like that where we'll have put some sort of constraints on what sort of a clue we're looking for, and see what we can come up with there. But yeah, that's one of my ideas anyway for this live stream. Do that. If it's not hard enough already to come up with a clue, then saying okay, this week you can only use 4 words in your clue. It's gonna be it'll be interesting to see if everyone ends up coming up with the same 4 words, wouldn't it? Cool. Okay. Well, look, I've made the voting list. I think we've got 9 clues to choose from this week. If I go to that screen now, let me see. This is it here. Okay, so let me just open the voting. Let's go to that screen. So I'm going to activate that poll now. Hopefully the link at the top of the chat works. Let me know if it doesn't. So now you can see when you go to that link now, it should allow you to vote. Remember, you're voting for your top 3 clues there. Cool. Okay, where are we now? What am I looking for? Oh, there's a chat. What's Stephen saying? Ulipo works a bit like it. What's that, Stephen? How am I saying it? Oh, Ulipo. What's that? Is it working? Thanks, Chansky. I say there's some cool clues this week, I thought. Yeah, so have a read through those. Some nice ones there. And I'll go to the screen now when we can start our way through the clues as well and see what joy you've all brought this week. But before I did that, did anyone see this? I thought I'll bring a bit of academic waffle into the chat now as well. Some guy has come up with some sort of model to describe. Basically, it's trying to describe the solving. It says it's introduced a new model to explain a common crossword puzzle phenomenon, which is where you suddenly, your aha moment and how that happens. It's basically, they said it's like a sort of almost like the way you percolate water through tea or coffee or whatever, and this suddenly makes its way through the bag and comes out at the bottom. So apparently he's come up with some model in physics to explain this. Um, I haven't read the paper, but I thought that was interesting. People are actually looking at this stuff. Um, it did look to me like he was just came up with an analogy for this, but um, he seems to have some sort of some sort of quite complicated model he's talking about there. Um, I think it's to do with the fact that obviously once you have a certain amount of check-in letters, things can suddenly start happening, which we all know already, don't we? Um, but yeah, I thought that was interesting. So his name's Alexander Hartmann in Germany. Thought that was interesting stuff. Cool. Okay. Right. Where are we now? Just trying to look for the. Oh, okay. I see, Stephen. It's Oulipo is a literary group that apply constraints to writing novels. Okay. No letter E, for example. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose a bit like poetry as well. If you write something with like maybe iambic pentameter, it forces you to work within those constraints, doesn't it? Um, so maybe God, we could do that, could we? For a clue, you could have something like 10 syllables, or a la Shakespeare. Um, a clue written in was it iambic pentameter that he used? Have the certain stresses on certain words as well. That could be an interesting uh, constraint to do. Oh, there's the endless possibilities, aren't there? Endless, absolutely. So cool. Okay, well, that's something to think about, isn't it? I just thought I'd share it with you as it just occurred to me during the week, and Anthony thought it was quite nice as well. So I thought, just inspired by Nate's puzzle there. Cool. Right. Well, look, let's get on with talking about the clues this week then. Great. I see with some already some voting's going on. Well, there's been one vote so far, so that's cool. At least I know it's working for definite now. Fantastic. And now let's go to the puzzle. Let's go to the. I keep wanting to go to the puzzle, don't I? But let's go to the actual your clues and see what's going on there. Right, what's happening here? So first up, we have Anthony actually is first this week with his lovely clue for peaceful. Here it is. He's got couples finally returning from Honolulu Cafe, Francesca asleep, blissed out. What a lovely picture that is. He's painted. And he mentioned obviously that he's is it still working? Are we frozen? Or are we all right? No, we're all good. Anthony mentioned I think he was inspired by Roy's puzzle this week, because Roy had some quite cool little innovative wordplay, didn't he, going on? So Anthony's been inspired by that and come up with this. So what's happening here? Well, blissed out is our definition, isn't it? And then couples finally returning. So what are we doing? We're taking the last two letters of these words. The couples, that refers to the last two letters, and the finally refers to the last, and couples refers to the last two, and returning refers to the fact that they're reversing. So we have PE of asleep, AC of Francesca, EF of cafe, UL of Honolulu, giving us blissed out, giving us peaceful. That's pretty neat, Anthony. I like that. Hope everyone feels the same on that. I'm just struggling here to see the chat now. Right there. Let me just bring it down here, and then that'll help me. No, I don't want to do that. One sec. Yeah, I'll bring it there. Cool. So that's a nice clue, isn't it? A neat sort of yeah, I think Roy's puzzle he had a triplet, didn't he? He had a triple, like using the first three letters of each word, putting them together from memory. And I think that's what he was doing. But that's very nice, Anthony. It's a nice one to start us all off, isn't it? And next up we have Simon. And Simon, look at that. Simon has already got a head start on the using 4 words and a clue. This is a lovely surface as well. I felt very calm reading these this week. There's something going on here. So this one is serene, repose, almost overflowing. That's so nice. Quite poetic, that one, Simon, I think. So serene is the definition. Repose is peace. Almost overflowing. Well, overflowing would be full. And almost full is FUL. So we just take the last letter off FUL and put it with the synonym for repose. And that gives us peaceful, serene. Feel quite calm reading that one as well. That's a lovely surface there, Simon. I think that's really nice. There's something to be said for 4 word clues, isn't there? They're almost like, what do you call that Japanese? Haikus? Are they called haikus? There's a certain number of syllables going on. But that's lovely. Really nice, Simon. Really good. So I'm just trying to see things. My eyesight's going, I think. Very cool. Good. That's a worthy entry, that one, Simon, definitely. Right, next up, who have we got? Next up we have Kalyan, our crossword champion from India. Has gone for changed pace, lost fuel still. That's a nice surface as well, isn't it? So even though they slowed down, they still lost fuel. So this is like a double anagram thing going on here. Changed pace, anagram of pace, lost fuel, anagram of fuel, put with pace, and the definition is still. Really nice. It's nice to use a homograph of still as well, because obviously it doesn't mean what it means in the answer here. That's lovely. Very nice clue, and a 5-word clue for this one, so almost a 4-word. Very nice as well, Kalyan. I'm not sure if Kalyan's here because I think it's probably 3 and 2 o'clock in the morning or something at the minute. So, but when you wake up to this tomorrow, hopefully you'll watch it at some stage, Kalyan. That's a lovely clue. And hopefully people will agree as well. We'll see how it does on the old voting side as well. Cool. Right. Next up, what have we got? Who have we got next? Here we have Mats. So calm is intermittent pre-match, energy loud, unequivocal outside. This is describing the Man United dressing room earlier today, I think. Is that right, Matt? Yeah. Although I don't know if the Emirates gets that loud, to be honest. But yeah. So calm is intermittent pre-match, energy loud, unequivocal outside. That's a really cool clue, actually. So how's this working? Definition is calm, isn't it? Then we have, I discovered today I can actually write on this thing, 1 sec. Let's see, it's just for a laugh. Where is it? Look at that. I'm gonna write for fun. Right. Where's the right, here's the definition here. Calm. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Hopefully you can see that. I can see it. It looks quite nice here. And then I'm going to do I'll do the wordplay in blue, will it? So, is intermittent. So there's the wordplay. There's the wordplay indicator here. And then what are we doing with the wordplay? We are intermittent pre-match. So we're taking the P and the E and the A and the C. So alternate letters of pre-match. And then we're putting that with some abbreviations and synonyms. So energy can be abbreviated to an E. Loud can be an F, can't it, from music. And then unequivocal outside. So outside is another wordplay indicator. So I'm just going to indicate that. Look at that. Whee. And we have outside. So we got the U and the L of unequivocal. So we're talking about the outside letters of unequivocal. Put it all together along with the F of of loud, and we get peaceful. Very nice. Really nice. Do you like that, Matt? Look at that. You a debut on the writing all over your clue. But yeah. I just saw today when I was doing. I can actually write. I can actually doodle on this stuff. So that's quite nice. So lovely clue, Matt. Very nice. You see what I mean? They're all very peaceful, aren't they? Clues actually. Very stress free week we're having here. I think So that was nice. Cool. Um, yeah. Oh, it's the Saints dressing room, is it? Did they actually win? They actually won, didn't they? Southampton. They managed to win a match today. Is that like what's that? The third match of the season they won, is it? Maybe, or is it even the third match of the season? But very nice. That picture paints a really nice picture. That one, I like that. Right. Let's get rid of the drawing. Otherwise, I'm going to be drawing everywhere now. One sec. How do I do that? There we go. Right. Okay. So up next we have David. Family friendly week this week. Yes, Anthony. Well, don't talk too soon. I would say on that front. Cool. Next up we have David. Excuse me. What did I say there, Anthony, about talking too soon? David, who obviously is not speaking to me at the minute, has gone for Hunk made out with posh floozy, initially from the rear by Lake Placid. Brilliant. This is it. This is. I know you've just said we found our level map, but I think you're referring to Southampton finding their level of opponent. But I think we found our level now, haven't we? So what's happening here? Let's go back to my drawing. So where is the definition? The definition is here. Placid. Very nice use of Lake Placid as well. I like it. You'll see why I like it shortly. But I like it's just crying out for Lake Placid, this clue, isn't it? With the L at the end as well. Very nice. So I've underlined that with blue this time. So blue is going to be my definition. So let's go red for wordplay. So what's going on here? Well, we've got Hunk made out with posh floozy, initially from the rear. So Hunk made out. Made out is a homophone indicator. That's what's happening here. Made out's a homophone indicator. So a hunk made out. Now, David has said a hunk could be a piece. So Piece, and obviously made out makes it a homophone. So we're talking piece, Peace, and then that's with posh floozy. And so posh is U, isn't it? And floozy initially is an F, but from the rear implies we're swapping them, aren't we? So we have now got our piece and our F and the U, and that's by lake, which is an L, and the whole thing means placid. Like it. That's nice. Made me laugh, that one, David. That I thought, yeah, I think that's going to do well with our, our usual bunch we have here. So that's very nice clue, David. And I do like the Lake Placid element there. I think that's pretty cool. Cool. So do you want to take back what you said now, Anthony? Because it's sort of things have shifted a gear there slightly. Cool. Right. Who's next? Let's see. What's the next one? I've also, just like I did last week, I've also given Copilot and ChatGPT a go with this as well, to see what they can come up with, and you will not be disappointed by how disappointed you will be by what they come up with. Horrendous again. Right, now we have Rodney, last week's winner, and Rodney has gone with quiet people act effectively, ultimately focusing 2 steps ahead. Very nice surface there. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't see that in the observer assignment, that previous clue. Definitely not. So this is also a brilliant clue, I think. So quiet people act effectively. So where's our definition? Definition is quiet, isn't it? So here we are. So quiet's the definition, which I'm going to go for red here. Yeah, why not? Here's the definition. Now, where's the wordplay? Is there a word? What's the wordplay indicator here? People act effectively, ultimately, focusing 2 steps ahead. So I think what we're looking at here is this is sort of wordplay indicator here, isn't it? We're basically looking the first two. This is implying the first 2 letters of the previous words there. So we're going to look at PE and AC and EF and UL. Stick it all together. We get peaceful, quiet. That's again a pretty neat one there, Rodney. I like how I think everyone's stepping up the old wordplay, aren't they? I think that's a very nice clue indeed. Peaceful is just a nice word to look to clue for, isn't it? I can't say. Like I say, it's been very nice reading the clues this week. So again, fantastic. Take my hat off to that one, Rodney. That's good effort there. Right, who we got next? Now we got Dan coming up. Dan's gone for a ring the bell scenario here. Here we have, again, definition is tranquil, isn't it? So we have our friend tranquil here, the definition, lovely. And then we have wordplay indicator, my friend somewhat. Once you see somewhat, what do you look for? You always look for a hidden word, don't you? And there's the hidden word highlighted, coming up in yellow, peaceful, inside, hope is fulfilled. So hope is fulfilled, somewhat tranquil. So nice. Again, a lovely surface there. Very nice surface. Yeah, lovely. Painted a very nice picture down that one. So again, I think that will do well as well. How are we getting on with the clues? So we'll have a look and see how the voting's going on. We've had 3 votes so far, and it's super close actually. So if you have, I hope that link's working. So maybe you're waiting till the end to go through them all first. But yeah, definitely get voting, because we've got maybe 2 or 3 left, I think, to talk about. Cool. Right, next up then we have Tim. Tim has got gentle exercises with expert female university student. Again, lovely surface here. Paints a nice picture. And this is more of this is a charade clue we have here, isn't it? So again, our definition, gentle. And then we have wordplay going on here. We don't have any specific wordplay, so it's all, we have a synonym for exercises, which is PE, isn't it? So we got PE, and that's with. Expert is ACE, and female can be abbreviated to an F, can't it? University can be abbreviated to a U, and student is very often abbreviated to an L. So put the PE with ACE, FUL, and we get peaceful, gentle. Again, lovely clue, Tim. Really nice surface there. So you've all painted great pictures this week, I think, with peaceful. It's all been really, really nice. Cool. Okay, next up. Very good. Right, next up, I actually did one this week as well, and this is why I liked the previous Lake Placid one, because I also thought of Lake Placid. So I had Ring the Bells Endlessly by Church Next to Lake Placid. So let's do the same thing here. So obviously Placid is the definition. Then we have wordplay indicators. We have endlessly. And then what's going on here? So ring the bells, peal, Peal, but endlessly. So we take off the L and put that next to church. So we get PEA and we end up with CE next to I done something stupid there, haven't I? Oh, I left it the word loudly. I didn't write loud. That's a terrible clue. It doesn't even work. Oh dear. Yeah, I've left a whole lot out there. What happened there? By church next to lake. So we've left out the F and the U. What have I done there? Let me look at my notes. What a massive fail that is. Hang on a sec. I've written it down here somewhere. I want to see what I actually wrote. That's terrible. That's so bad, isn't it? Yes, I should have loudly for all in here. After church, it should say ring the bells endlessly by church, loudly for all. Next to Lake Placid. Oh dear. See, multitasking doesn't work. I'll tell you that. Absolutely. So let's scrap this one. This is terrible. This wasn't a chat GPT one either. That's terrible, isn't it? That's so funny. Yeah, so that actually should say loudly. So we have the F from loudly, and then for all is a U, like a U certificate, next to lake. Oh dear. Disgrace. Hang my head in shame. I'm gonna wait there. Where's my little I'm gonna get this thing again to just do this. Look, let's just do that. Yeah. Disqualified. This is terrible. Disqualified. Yeah. I'll stick to the day job. I'll leave it to you. I was so happy with my Lake Placid as well. Oh dear. Okay. Right, from something terrible to something even worse now. Let's try. We've had all our clues, so you're gonna get a bit of time to vote. Yeah, definitely dunce cap. Definitely. um, let's go to Copilot. Maybe it'll take the heat off me a bit. Yeah, absolutely terrible. Oh god, that's so funny. Right, here we have Copilot. Moving swiftly on. Copilot's gone for tranquil without leaders in public, a fine look. Again, does it mean anything? Tranquil without leaders in public offence. So I'll ask them to explain what oh, I keep writing on things and I've stopped doing that. So I asked them to explain what they were talking about. This is Copilot. So definition, tranquil, fine. We're all happy with that, aren't we? Wordplay. So it's a hidden word apparently. Without leaders in public means we remove the first letters from public and A. There we are. Did you know that? Without leaders in public and A. So we take out first letter of public. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Yeah. So public A without first letters gives us ublica. Yeah, fair enough. Fine look as a synonym for peaceful is peaceful. There we go. That's almost as bad as mine. So the wordplay suggests taking ublica and forming it into peaceful. There we are. Brilliant. And just see how ChatGPT is doing on this one as well. Well, I have to say I'm very impressed with ChatGPT on the old coding front because it's done quite nice stuff for me. Here's ChatGPT. It's gone calm queen embraces a quiet life. That's a lovely surface, isn't it? If only it actually produced a clue that meant peaceful. So what have we got here? We have calm is the definition. Yes. Synonymous with peaceful. We like that, don't we? Queen gives the abbreviation ER. Yes, it does. Absolutely. Can't argue with that either. A quiet suggests the musical term P, piano, meaning soft. Okay. We'll give it that, although the A wouldn't necessarily work like that, would it? Um, life serves as filler to aid wordplay. Okay. That's against the rules, isn't it? And then, so combined P plus EAC from A plus quiet plus full suggested by the rest. There you are. It just says whatever, and then says there you go, and you just make that into peaceful. That's pretty much the same logic I used, to be fair. So I can't criticize this week. Terrible. God, look at all my lovely notes. So many nice notes there from my clue, and it all went horribly wrong. And the R, it just abandoned the R at the end, didn't it? Unbelievable. Cool. Right, so where are we now then? We've done all the clues, haven't we? Some better than others. It's name and no names. And how are we doing on the voting? Right, we've had 8 votes. We need some more votes. Well, my terrible clue has actually got a vote. It wasn't me. I'm glad it's now last place, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Right, we've got a bit more voting to be doing, maybe. Because there's more people. There's quite a few people watching. Oh, does it, Simon? Hold on, let's go back then. If we can get rid of Queen Embraces. Calm, quiet life. Yeah, that works as just a straightforward. Is that some almost double definition? Is it? Mad. Mad. Right. Is anyone else going to vote? Because if not, then I'm going to close the voting shortly. Remember the link is at the top. Anyone who's just joined. If anyone's just joined, you've missed my best. I had the best clue of the week, but we're not going to vote on it anymore. Let's just say that, everyone. And but just vote for anything other than my clue. And the link is at the top there. So we've had another vote now. Well, it's literally changing hands. It's neck and neck at the top. I think if it ends up with the same score at the top, I think it picks the one that had the most, maybe first or second places, as opposed to, let's say one clue had a lot of third places for someone, and that pushes it up a bit. I think it ends up choosing the one that had the most first choices or something like that. I think that's how it decides. So we have a little bit of. I'll give you a little bit more time on the voting. Oh dear. Yeah. Stop voting for my clue. Please don't vote for my clue. I don't want. We need Simon here. Yeah. Like if my clue wins, it could be. It's like when people do that terrible thing where they try and get a really bad song to get the Christmas #1. Right. We're nearly there. I think we've had quite a few votes now, so let's go to the screen with the votes. Here we are, and let me also get to that screen. Cool. And I'm going to stop the voting shortly. Right. Is anyone else going to vote? Say something in the chat now if you're still voting. Otherwise, I'm going to stop the vote shortly. Yeah, Cluey McClueface. Very good, Tim. Oh dear. And I apologize to anyone if I do beat anyone's clue. It doesn't. Obviously, my clue is disqualified, so it doesn't count. Um, yeah, absolutely joke of a clue that was. Just look, it's the problem of writing stuff down and then not actually typing it out properly. There we are. I'm too old school. Right, I'm going to stop the voting now. Then in 5 seconds from now, I still haven't got round. I'm going to have a countdown to stop the voting, and then we'll and a fanfare at some stage to reveal the winner as well. So let me go to that screen. Where is it? Okay, I'm on the right screen, aren't I? Right, I'm going to stop the voting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The voting is locked. Here we go. Who has won this week? Who's going to end up in the cryptic crossword, the cryptic mystic crossword for the week? You ready to see the results? So I'm going to reveal them right now. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. We have a joint first place, but it puts, I don't know if it means anything that one's above the other. So we have Kalyan and Anthony. This is Anthony and Kalyan, nice one. And there's Simon. Simon, you must be glad there. You know, and my clue's, you know, quite a way down. But I think honestly do think it does sort. If I look at my little the back end of this, it does say in my back end, it does put that Anthony is above Kylian, which is maybe why it's listed it here as well. Even though they got the same score, I think Anthony had more first or second preferences. So that to me would make, by the very narrowest of margins, like a photo finish type margin, a bit of count back or whatever you would say when you're in an election as well. That I'm going to declare Anthony the winner of this week's clue of the week. So well done, Anthony, and such a well done as well, Kylian and Simon for pushing us so close as well. Well done, Anthony. Nice one. Very good. It is a lovely clue, to be fair. I'm sure Roy will be pleased as well that it has inspired. He's inspired. You know, he's inspired your work there. So that's really, really good. Nice one. Right, I'm going to go and put it in the what am I saying? In the crossword. Yeah, let's do that. So let's go to the crossword page now. Like I said, that was such an enjoyable week that was for the clues. Let's go to peaceful. Peaceful is what, 17 across. And let's put the clue in there. Yes, blissed out is the definition. And we'll put in Anthony. And save. There we go. Anthony, you're now in the crossword. What a nice little crossword we're making here, isn't it? Fantastic. Oh, Tim, yes, I missed that. We should have gone to penalties. I suppose in a way it did go to penalties. Let's just say that. Brilliant. Really well done. Great. Now we have the business of choosing the next week's clue of the week. So, where should we go? Do you have any preferences in which one we go for next? Like, honestly haven't looked at this at all, so I don't know where we should be mindful of going. I like the idea of this. What's 17 down looking like? Let's look at fill assist for 17 down. Oh, it just gives us quite a lot there. Did any of these make it tricky for anything? Can you see these, Anthony? Hopefully you can, because it's your choice. I'm just going to quickly put a few of them in here to see if it makes any. So popular doesn't work at the bottom there. Messes us up. Peptide is fine. Puppets is fine as well. What does that make? 23 across. Wow. Those are words and a half. Maybe we can come up with another word for there. What else have we got here? Peppers. I think anything ending in S is going to leave us with that one option there in the on 23 across. Popping doesn't help us at all. Popcorn, please. Oh, popcorn looks inordinations. I mean, that is doable, that one, I suppose. But popcorn would be okay, I think. What else could we have? They all end in S, these things. What would paprika? Paprika would produce. Oh, paprika would produce slightly better words, wouldn't it? There, disadvantages, disadvantaged. Okay, so we have paprika, or what was it for? Or popcorn. So our food-based clues we have here. What else have we got? Oh, pep talk. No, it doesn't. Shame, doesn't help us here. You want to get the big one out of the way? Which, the one at the bottom? Let's see what. Right, so disadvantages we know leaves us with possibilities here. Disadvantaged would also do that. Maladjustment kills us on 17 down. Steadfastness gives us possibilities, it seems. Misadventures. It's quite nice. Misadventures, it works. Okay, I definitely foresee somewhere along the line we're going to run into trouble here, aren't we, in this this puzzle? So we may end up having to swap clues in and out as we go along. Maybe we'll never finish this crossword. Anything capture your imagination so far, Anthony? So what did we say? Disadvantages or disadvantage works. Misadventures works, I think. Broadcastings or misadventures. Now you pick. This is your choice. So misadventures leaves us with quite a few in the old 17 down, and enough, I think, on 18 down. Broadcastings. Misadventures. Okay, we're going for misadventures. It seems like the right word to go for. Yeah, it definitely should be fun. It feels like, we're entering into this crossword could be a massive misadventure by the time we get to the nitty gritty of it, I think. But so far so good. So misadventures is the clue of the week. Amazing. That's great. I'm looking forward. There's like a lot of letters in misadventures, isn't it? How many letters is that? 13. I'm sure there's a lot we could do there. With that, I'll stay out of it this week. Or maybe I'll just do one for comedy reasons. But yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, broadcastings doesn't even sound like a proper word, does it? So we're going misadventures, which gives us a lot of scope, I think, for fun. Nice definitions at least, and a bit of nice surfaces as well, hopefully. Cool. Okay. Well, that's us. We got to the end again. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me this week. Such good fun, and yeah, everyone have an oblique week. Nice one, Matt. I'm gonna go and hang my head in shame for the rest of the day, and get back on just stick to solving from now on, and hopefully I'll have some cool videos this week, and hopefully get my shorts up and running again as well. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel. Thank you all very much for all your support. Got a new chair this week as well, so I'm feeling very comfy. Maybe that's what it was. I'm just too comfortable now in my seat. But yeah, that was great fun. Thanks a million everyone for watching, and have a great week. Well done again, Anthony. Oh, hard luck, Kylian. You just pipped to the post. But I'm sure you'll get there soon. And yeah, have a great week, everyone. I'll see you soon. Okay, cheers. Bye.